Happy Friday afternoon, everyone. I'm King 5 Meteorologist Adam Claibon. Here we are, getaway day for some. Some of us won't wait until tomorrow to get to our respective Memorial Day destinations. Yeah, it's going to be a 3-day weekend, and the weather is going to be almost perfect. We do expect some pretty comfortable temperatures, a little bit of a cool down from today, but maybe even a little rain on the horizon too for the upcoming weekend. We're going to talk about when to expect that and really how the overall pattern is going to stay rather dry and actually rather comfortable too as we go over the next 7-day stretch. So let's go ahead and get into it. That holiday weekend will feature a few showers early tomorrow morning here in the lowlands. Best chances of rain still stay up across the mountains, maybe a few storms up that way too. We'll get more sunshine as we head into the latter part of Saturday. Sunday warming up just a bit more from the low 70s tomorrow, back up to around 73, 74, maybe a few mid 70s around, and then we'll get back into the mid 70s, possibly heading into Monday where we expect to see more sunshine around as we head into the day there. So yeah, there goes your forecast here for the Memorial Day weekend. Let's talk about what's happening out there right now. Queen Anne, you can see it looking live from Queen Anne and out towards Seattle. A lot of clouds off into the distance. There it is again, those showers and storms developing across the Cascades, blocking our view of Mount Rainier, but a beautiful looking day as we take a live look there. Everett, looking at skies that are fairly clear as well here, at least at this angle, and live out towards the coast. Kind of let you know about this yesterday, that the marine layer was going to start to come back in and cool things down out there along the coast, and that's what we've been noticing here today. You can see La Push, definitely a lot more cloudy and gloomy, while seeing a few clouds up that way around Granite Falls, looking at our school net site there, but plenty of sunshine too. Up into the mountains, a few clouds, also a few rays of sunshine at Paradise, and over the Olympics, Hurricane Ridge, more the same story there. Now, big picture, here's the entire country. You can see most of the airports are doing okay. We have some active weather across western Texas into the Panhandle there and heading into eastern New Mexico, plus some active weather around areas right there in Denver. That's why we have some delays there, and down across parts of the deep south heading more so into Florida. Let's take a look at South Florida, because looks like our delays there more moderate and probably increasing with some of the showers and storms that are around the area there too. Seeing some showers as you go farther north into the Carolinas and into more of the mid-Atlantic states, but up around the Northeast, heading across the Great Lakes, the Midwest, all is clear. So if you have any family coming from there, or if you're heading that way, I think you're going to be okay. It's across more of the Intermountain West, across parts of the Rockies, and then even some parts here in the Pacific Northwest, more again into the interior parts that we're seeing more of that rain activity in place. While if you're heading down to San Francisco, Portland, down around Los Angeles, anywhere there right along the immediate coastline, we're going to keep things fairly quiet. Also a bit cooler down that way, San Francisco and Los Angeles sitting in the 60s. We've made it up to the upper 70s, should hit the 80s later this afternoon. This is of about maybe 2 p.m., those temperatures right there. Low 80s already showing up in Portland. Now the difference in temperatures that we're noticing right now closer to Puget Sound than what we're seeing closer to the coast is quite the difference. We're really increasing our temperatures from yesterday here across Puget Sound, while decreasing the numbers there closer to the coast, and that's why you have low 60s out that way, while seeing upper 70s and now even a few low 80s around Olympia, Puyallup, and down around Chehalis. Forecast does call for us to get up right around that 80-degree mark, then we cool back down tonight with the clear skies and fall back in those mid to lower 50s. Now, satellite radar picture does show the activity that we have here across the Pacific Northwest, and it's very minor. Again, a lot of it's going to be across parts of the Cascades, and a lot of that across more of the southern Cascades here as we head into the evening. A little shower activity if you're heading east there along I-90, might hit that getting closer to Moses Lake, but big picture again is that things will stay quiet for us as we go over the next few days. And as high pressure continues to move overhead, we'll see that start to get on through here. We'll keep the skies fairly clear for today, but then we'll start to have a weak feature that will move through heading on into the earlier part of tomorrow. So let's talk about that, because on into the rest of the day, it's really trying to see when exactly those winds start to shift direction. And when they start to come from the west, we're going to start to get that cooler air mass in place, and that's going to be around late tonight, early tomorrow morning. So here we are at 10 o'clock. You can see extra clouds beginning to move on in, plus a small chance of a few light showers that are going to be around. Now, this is not going to be a soaker by any means. Don't cancel any sort of outdoor plans you have, but right there you can see the line of broken showers that we're going to see move east across western Washington is going to come through mid to late morning, heading into the early afternoon. That starts to move on by, and as we mentioned, the sunshine starts to take back over as we go deeper into the afternoon. Then we'll see a flare-up of showers and storms up across parts of the mountains and heading across eastern Washington as we go deeper into the day. Things will quiet down, but I think we still see maybe some morning fog / low clouds heading into early Sunday morning. That'll give off to more sunshine, and then we'll start to see more of those clouds move through during the latter part of the day. And for Monday, I think it's pretty much a sunny day throughout the entirety of your Memorial Day. As far as temperatures, we start to dive after today's 80s and stay around those low to mid 70s. So a pretty consistent forecast ahead as we go throughout the next week or so. Today, plenty of sunshine, highs up around 80 in Linden, Mount Vernon, close to 80 degrees in Friday Harbor, topping off at 68 in Port Angeles, 71 in Port Townsend. South of there, 83 in Bellevue, topping off at 76 in Linwood, 80 in Paulsville. Monroe will hit 80 degrees. South Sound seeing highs back around the low 80s and plenty of sunshine here as we go through the day. For your forecast tonight, expect lows to drop down back to the 40s. So again, some cooler air starting to work its way back in, and that's going to keep our highs in the low 70s for most of the upcoming weekend. A few spots hitting those mid 70s, and tomorrow might be the coolest day, especially with some of the extra clouds that we're going to have early into Saturday. But then next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, kind of just repeating what we're going to see here over the next 3-day stretch. Looks like more sunshine, maybe a few morning clouds into the morning hours, and otherwise a pretty seasonal forecast with those highs in the upper 60s to low 70s. So it's going to be pretty great for us. Now, something to keep in mind, though, I know it's going to be pretty warm this evening. Make sure that you're keeping it very safe if you're going to try to get out there to some of the area waters. They're still kind of chilly, even though they are warmer than what we had earlier into this month when we had that big heat wave move on through. And also just enjoy your weekend. Of course, everyone have a great Memorial Day weekend. We'll talk to you soon.